Half a cup of oil. Putting in a half cup of flour in a deep, bigger pot. It'll cook for a while. It'll turn colors and start looking tan and chocolatey looking. The roux's got to cook on medium heat, medium high, probably for 25 minutes till the flour starts to change color. You just keep stirring it and cooking until it does. And I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. Alright, it's cooked for a few minutes. Started to change a little bit of color. TC added a teaspoon of allspice, a teaspoon of cayenne, and a teaspoon of black pepper to the flour and oil mix, and let it continue to cook. Alright, it's cooked for around 10-12 minutes. By the time you get to 15 minutes, you can see that the color has changed from the white of the flour to a real nice dark brown tan. It's up to you how far you cook it. You can take it down and make it look as deep as chocolate, or just keep the light tan color. Depends on how rich of the flavor you want in your gumbo. Alright, that's what it looks like. Nice and brown, almost chocolatey looking.
It can be darker.
You can make it darker if you want. This is where we like it though. Then the next thing that you add is onions chopped, green peppers chopped, celery chopped. All three are seasoned with a little bit of Cajun seasoning or Old Bay, whatever your favorite Cajun type seasoning is. Kind of dump all of the peppers, onions, celery right into the roux and let it start cooking in. Stir it all in, it'll bubble up, and you let that cook for 10 minutes or so. Then I'll show you the next step. Alright, been cooking for a little bit. The celery, peppers, and onions have cooked in real good. We're now adding a pound, maybe 2 pounds of cut up chicken breasts that are heavily seasoned, as you can see. Chopped into little bits and heavily seasoned. It goes right in with the roux and the vegetables. Stir it in good, it'll start cooking in. Alright, chicken's cooked for a while. It's kind of got all stuck up together with all the veggies and that roux that's in there. Now we're going to add 1.5 pounds of chopped kielbasa sausage that's also seasoned with Cajun seasoning. Get that all mixed in good. On the side over here we have a gallon of chicken broth. You can use whatever kind of broth you want. Chicken, beef, shrimp, whatever. But this is just chicken broth like out of the box from the store. It's hot. As you can see, it's almost boiling. Now we'll add the broth to the chicken and sausage. Alright, then you bring it up to a boil and let it simmer for it. The longer it simmers, the better it gets. So if you let it cook for 45 minutes, a nice simmer along for 45 minutes or an hour, then it's ready to add whatever kind of seafood you want to it. Put your seafood in, cook it for another 6 or 8 minutes, and it's done, ready to eat.
There's your gumbo filet.
And that is gumbo, my friend.
Gumbo filet.
Right at the very end, we add gumbo filet, which is powdered sassafras root. That's what the gumbo filet looks like.